Hello everybody, it's Retro Gaming Now, and we are back with Minecraft, playing on the Retro Gaming Now survival multiplayer server. And today, what I'm going to do is I would like to get some work done on like an automatic smelting machine. Now, I know that there are designs that exist for this, like there are such things that already exist, and I was thinking I more want to do something myself and sort of make something sort of my own. And I have kind of a design that I'm thinking of that I thought of a couple years ago, but for those of you who are like super Redstone nerds, this is not going to be the most optimized. I also do want to apologize. My microphone doesn't have its pop filter, so there's going to be a chance that some of my P's are going to max out. So if that ends up being a problem, I apologize for that. But I left it at a friend's house, so unfortunately I don't have it with me. Okay, so this is sort of my thought. What I want to do is it's going to be based around... Let me turn this down. Video settings, excuse me. It's going to be essentially based around bamboo, because bamboo can be used as fuel. And it's like a renewable type of fuel. So bamboo is going to grow as much as you want. In fact, it's one of the fastest growing plants, both in real life and in Minecraft. Hello, the noob and the lemon dealer. Good to see both of you. So the idea is, if we have a farm that's continuously producing bamboo, then what's going to happen is we can have that bamboo get sent along a water stream and into some hoppers, and it's going to get the furnace going all the time. So the furnace, no matter what we're going to do, is going to have some fuel, and that's kind of the end game here. Hey Sigma Delt, good to see you. So for those of you who are just joining us, I'm going to be doing some automation and trying to get some furnace stuff going automatically. And I am not a big Redstone nerd, and I am not going off of any tutorials. So this is sort of a design that I've done before. But it's probably not going to be the most optimized, the most super like precise design. So keep that in mind. So it's going to be a little bit experimental, this string. What I want to do is have observers, and those require nether quartz. So I'm thinking of having, maybe a couple rows of these. So I'm thinking probably 8 observers is going to be fine for what I'm trying to do. So we'll get those. I think that's enough. We'll go ahead and take a stack of redstone, and we will take... What else do we need? We need nether quartz, and that's going to be in here. Okay, that should be enough. That's more than enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that will be good. Yeah, and so part of the reason I'm doing this is because I have so much stuff that I need to smelt because of the new 1.17 update. So I've got like all this like raw stuff, and I gotta mine all this, and I think it would be nice to not have to worry about running out of fuel, and so that's why I'm really doing this. Okay, so I've got that. I'm also gonna need some pistons, because that's what's gonna break the bamboo, and I'm gonna need 8 of those. So we will need some wood. Let's go ahead and get our wood over here. I like to use birch for crafting because I don't like how birch looks quite as much as the other ones. So we'll get our birch out. We will get another stack of cobble. And I was thinking this could be a good time to use some deep slate for the first time, do some construction. And you see that the copper block I put down is starting to become green. So I'm sort of going to leave that there and see how far it goes. But for now, we need... Oh, I need iron, don't I? That's right. So I need iron. Take half a stack. Piston. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the actual design is pretty straightforward. It's not too complicated. Not sure where the sandstone came from. We're going to need some sand, of course. So let's get some sand out of here. I only have 2 sand, so that means I'm going to go down and steal some from down here. And I don't need too much of it. I'll probably get 10 or 12, just so I have a little bit of a cushion. But really, in theory, I should only need 8 if I'm going to have 8 bamboos. So now we gotta turn around and go back up. And so the thing is, now items, you can move them vertically using like bubble columns. I'm probably still going to have my factory at a higher elevation than where the smelting is going to occur. I don't know. There's probably more verticality things I could do, but I kind of like, it just sort of makes more sense to me conceptually to have it up there. So I got the observers. I'm going to need some building blocks, so let's go ahead and pull that deep slate, and I was going to convert this into some bricks, and we'll see if that's going to look interesting. I'm also going to need some water for sure, so I need to get a couple of buckets so I can get my infinite water source. That'll be in tools, 1 bucket, and we'll craft the second bucket. Bucket number 2. Perfect. And Hatsunuki Esperanza's followed. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, so for those of you who are just joining us, I am trying to do some automation for like getting a automatic fuel system set up for my smelter. Also, I don't my pop filter is at a friend's house, and so I don't have it with me, and so hopefully the audio is not too bad. Occasionally you might see some like big pops where it kind of peaks out, but hopefully it's not going to be, hopefully the audio quality is not going to be too bad. So apologize if that occurs at all. So yeah, we've got a lot of space over here. That's one of the nice things about being far away from spawn, and I was thinking just build it somewhere up top. Now we do kind of want to plan ahead. We want to know where the actual furnaces are going to be. And it seems to me like for now, this area is probably okay. Let me get my axe so I can clear this area out a little bit. I also have a better shovel than this dining one. So, or diamond one. I called it a dining shovel. Okay, so put that up, pull my better shovel out, and where is my netherite axe? Did I put it in here? Where is it? Gotta be in here somewhere. Stone axe. Oh, maybe I don't have a netherite axe. Oh, there it is. I have it in the weapons category. Okay. So this will allow me just to clear the area out just a touch. So I'm going to get rid of all of these trees because it's going to be somewhere around here. Now, this thing won't be too big. And in fact, another potentially annoying thing is the sound it makes because these pistons are going to be activating. So I want it to be close, but I don't want it to be too close. So if that's there, I mean, it seems maybe like over in this area might be okay. I don't know. Another thing that I might end up doing is adjusting it so it sort of looks like it's a factory, making it look a little bit nicer instead of just this thing on stilts. Another thing I could do is have the furnaces be on a different level. What's up, Super Seth? Great to see you here. Just working on some automation for the first time. Although, honestly, though, I mean, I'll go down a level just to see if there's, like, a good spot for it. But you see, everything is sort of on this other side of the house. So I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. The Prodigal Paintbrush has donated $1. Hey, I want you to know that you're amazing in your videos, and so are your videos, and you are awesome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's a very generous donation. It seems like you donate to me a lot, so I appreciate that quite a bit. Okay, so the other thing I need is bamboo. Soul4 Fudge has followed. Thank you for the follow, Soul4. What else do we have? I'm going to get a drink real quick. Okay. So, in theory, this should be all I need. So, let's go over here. And maybe, yeah, okay. The furnaces are going to be here, and so basically what's going to happen is it's going to go into like a hopper setup. And probably what I'm going to end up doing is extending this part of the house to make it look a little bit more integrated. But for now, I think what we can do is have 2 target hoppers there. So what I do want to put down is my hoppers where the target is going to be, because that's sort of going to affect where I'm going to put the channels. So I need some chests. Oh, I've got wood already, and I'm going to need some iron, and I'll need more iron than that. That should be enough. And so we will do 1, 2. We're going to end up needing a lot of these, I think, but 4 will be enough to start for now. And so the basic essential design is that the water is going to take the... So I'll go back to the beginning. I'm going to have this bamboo that's growing. The pistons, when they discover that the bamboo is grown enough, will knock the bamboo down, and then the water's going to flow into this area over here where it's going to be collected by these hoppers. So that right there is enough, and I can... Let's see... I'm probably going to have it go to this central one. No, it's probably got to go in one direction. So in that case, I'll break this. Okay. I actually am going to go back and just put the furnace there because I think it's going to be easier to start with. But the nice thing about hoppers is they always move down. So what I'm going to want is I'm going to do 1 of each type. And this will, of course, get updated as I continue. Dump some lily pads out. Put that there, and we'll move all this stuff around. But these 3 furnaces right there, those 3 types are going to be the first section where it's going. So at the very least, I should have all of the main ones that are always going to be powered. So we will put that there, there, and there. I think it'll put it... I'm going to break this just because it's going to be easier to debug. I'm pretty sure that... Well, let's see. If I throw some coal in, it all gets sent in that direction. So what I'm going to have to do is fill that up. Yeah, let me go get a lot more bamboo because I need to make sure that this works. What's this place on the SMP? This is my house. This is my base. There's directions to it if you go in the nether, or you can take the long way, which is on there's like the highway in the overworld. So yeah, it's pretty big. It's not super, it's pretty empty. It doesn't have a lot of use going on right now. So that's part of what we're trying to do here. What do I not need? Put that there. Okay. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is make sure that I have the appropriate configuration so that it eventually goes to all 3 furnaces. Retro, will you play a retro game now? I will at some point. I suppose it depends on if you count Minecraft as a retro game or not. So we'll pull this out. That should deposit it in there. Okay, so that's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm going to put in a second half of a stack, and it's going to filter out that way. So there's always going to be sort of a buffer, and we'll put that in there just to speed this process along. So what should happen is that gets full, that goes there, and then... Okay, I guess it's not going to go there. I need even more to test it. That's going to be full, so that goes to 64. But then it doesn't do that, does it? What I need it to do is, and I've done this before, for those of you who are watching, I'm not great at Redstone, so don't laugh at me too hard. But what I want it to do is, if this one's full, it goes to this one. And I'm not sure why I can't think of how that would happen. Because it's full right now. So break that. Because if I have it like that, right, it's almost like it's always going to end up over here, but how do I make it so that it gets split? I don't know why I'm having a hard time doing this, but for those of you who are watching, that's kind of, I think, what this stream is going to be. It's going to be a lot of trial and error as I try and diagnose what I want to do here, because I have done this before. Now, one thing I can do, I can go back and look at my old design. In fact, maybe that's what I'm going to do just to sort of refresh my memory. And that's going to be, I have all these worlds, summer 2019. So this is a single player world, and I did something similar here, and I just want to go back and see what exactly I did at the end. So right now I am not on the multiplayer server. You'll notice that I have very limited numbers of construction capabilities. I don't know how to construct a whole lot. Okay, so, what is going on here? So I have it where it goes all to the left, and then the bottom ones go straight there. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Retro, show us your favorite thing you built on the single-player world. Actually, the thing that we're working on now is one of my favorite things, this automatic thing. I'll just show you my house, and there's a little preview of what we're trying to do. But yeah, I think because I figured out how to do this by myself, which I thought was really cool. So that's probably the favorite thing that I've done. So it's going to be 3 straight and 1 going to the left, and then we're going to have a entry 1. Okay, that makes sense. So we will save and quit. We will hopefully save and then go back to multiplayer. I do not play on very many servers, as you can tell. I play on exactly 1 server. But I think when you own the server, that's not the worst thing in the world. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the design we have is each of these go straight into the furnace. And then the rest go over there. So you know what that means. We are going to need even more hoppers, which I knew was going to happen at some point. These types of projects, I tend to overuse hoppers, I feel like. There's probably way more efficient ways to do this type of thing. But I think figuring it out for yourself is pretty fun, in my opinion. So I kind of like doing it. So we will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make 4 more hoppers. Pull that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those out. I don't know if I have enough iron, so I'm going to get a little bit more. Pull that down. Okay. Lily pads. Yes, my inventory was full, and I'm just sort of dumping things on the ground. A dealer of lemons has donated $1.50. Thank you so much, a dealer of lemons. That is very generous, and I'm happy you're here. Oh, I should mention for those of you who are here, it's going to be a little bit different now. You know, I used to have it where I would live stream at a certain time every day, or like every week. But now I think what I'm going to do is it's going to be a lot more freeform. So I'm kind of going to live stream kind of when I feel like it. And I'll probably do the same number of streams, but I think the problem was, you know, mentally it was like, okay, if I have to play Minecraft at a certain time during the day, it's like harder for me to enjoy it, you know? So I've been trying to, you know, I think it's going to be a lot more fun for me personally if I sort of, when I'm in the mood, I choose to stream. Because I think, I don't know, for me it was just sort of like, it's not always the most fun when it's like, oh, you know, I have to stream. Because you don't want it to be like, oh, you have to do something. So I'm hoping that this ends up being a better situation for me. All right. So let's see if this works. I probably should reset everything. I'm going to see where these are going. They're definitely going somewhere, going down into that hopper. Pull that out. There we go. Okay, that does seem to work. So it's putting it in that one. Now the question is it going to put it in this one? I think the difference with this design is it sort of inverts the priority. Okay, I'm going to take these out because those weren't in there initially. Put them back up here. So it's going to go. It's going to fill this guy up. This guy is going to become full. So let's simulate that. 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when it's full, it should move over to the next one. Where's it going to go next? Okay. This guy will continue to fill up, which probably means I need to put some dead weight in there. So put some dead weight. That's going to be full. Then where's it going to go? There. And that is going to dump it in there. Yes, we have exactly what we're trying to do. I believe this is going to work. Retro, what 1.17 feature that really doesn't change the game and makes you feel that it's good for nothing and doesn't benefit you or most people? Okay, so I haven't played 1.17 a whole lot, so I don't have like a really like rich understanding of all of its new features. But what's the point of goats? Yeah, I said it. I think the goats are a little bit pointless, in my opinion. I guess they're kind of cute. It's kind of cute to have, like, biomes that have certain animals that are for them, but I guess for me personally, the goats are kind of like, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. So there you go. That's my controversial opinion. Hopefully I didn't ruffle any feathers. All right. So we are going to need some of these, and I guess I could put this down, couldn't I? All right, I'm going to flatten this area out a little bit. Now, I should say, to be fair, I have not run into a goat naturally in 1.17. So it could be that my opinions would change, but from what I've seen of other videos, they kind of seem a little bit pointless to me. Just a personal opinion. Okay, so as I was saying, there's part of me that wants this to be high-low, but there's another idea would be to use the bubble columns. Now I'm wondering if this is really going to be like convenient at all. Having these columns going up, and I think I know how you do it. I think okay, yeah. Maybe, Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt to build it on the ground level, which means I'm going to lower this down by 1, this area 1, so it's at the same height as the floor. And then I will see if I can use a bubble column there. I used it when I built my mob farm, so I'm pretty sure I understand how they work. But I think it would be kind of nice, I suppose, to not have this thing floating somewhere in the middle of the air. So I'll clear out this area for sure and continue on. All right. I will pick up these grassy things because they're pretty nice for doing it again. Okay, so, or, you know, if I need to replenish the area, so to speak. Whoops. Okay. So now let's think about this main design. The main idea is that, let me just build a small one of these just so you can see what I'm thinking. Oops. We put that there. We put bamboo on. Bamboo grows really quickly. And what it's going to do, okay, I'm going to need to clear this out too. Break this. What it's going to do is when this grows, okay, I got to make sure monsters don't spawn. So much to deal with. So this bamboo is going to grow there. What I want to have is an observer up top. So we will just use this cobble as a temporary block. How high up? Probably this. I mean, I don't know if it matters how high. The thing is, okay, yeah. I think this is what I want to do. Again, I apologize. It's going to be some trial and error, but that's totally fine by me. Piston there. So it never totally breaks it. And then observer here. Now I think I might run into some vertical issues here. Because what I need to do actually is have that, if I recall. It's possible I'm not going to be able to easily get the redstone over here. It would be nice to have it all in one sort of vertical chunk, but I suppose what I could do is kind of do this the annoying way and just have this go around. There may very well be a more efficient method to this. So the idea is that this breaks, when the thing breaks, it fires the... So basically, once this grows tall enough, it fires the piston and knocks it down, and there's going to be a channel, a water channel here, which is going to take it over to this. So that's kind of the basic idea to how this works. This is kind of an ugly design, but it is a design nonetheless. And so maybe what I'll do is I will kind of set up how the channel is going to work. Not a YouTube channel, but a water channel. Break that. We want to have this be fairly distant from the base. Can you put bamboo on grass? Oops. Put that there. Come on. Why is it not flipping? Yes, you can. Okay. So then that's all right. I'll fix this later since I'm allowed to do that. But we're going to have a water bucket there. Actually, let me get a quick infinite well going. Put that down. Put that down. Okay. So we're going to have a bucket there, and then we have this channel. So the water is going to go down this channel, and it's also going to bring with it the bamboo. So see how many blocks we get. I don't remember exactly how far this is going to go. Most likely what I'm going to do is only have it go as far as the water goes. And looks like that's as far as it's going to go. And then... Well, okay. So if we do need to raise it up, we either need to move this over... How dare you stream at this hours? Well, it's... Yeah. I think it'll be good for the people who normally can't see my streams. This specific stream. At this specific hour. So this is going to go... What I'm trying to figure out right now is where exactly I'm going to put this whole thing. Because at some point I'm going to need to raise it. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have the perfect amount here. If any bamboo falls and lands in there, this stream is going to push it down where I want it to go. So that's the nice thing about it. That's exactly what I'm trying to do here. You know, okay. Happy birthday, Sewell. Stream's just in time for your birthday. Happy birthday. So sort of what I was saying is the option, I could have it just be closer to the house. Again, it would really just be nicer if I had more altitude because I suppose here's what I could do. Let's think about this for a little bit. So that puts me at 16. It would be nice to, at this point, get it down to a single stream. Now, the problem with that is if it lands there, it's going to get stuck, right? So I'm sort of thinking the best way to do this is maybe not this, but I'm just going to keep rolling with this idea and see. Because what I can do is I have this come over here. I think that's lag. Why is this tilting to the left? Okay, not there. Oops. Well, that broke it. I wonder So that's going to the right. There may be some way to finagle this water, although honestly, this may not be the most ideal way of doing it. The simplest way may in fact be the best way of just having an elevated water stream. That's definitely the simplest way. And the advantage of that is if I wanted to, I could put more hoppers along the route. And have those. So for example, if I wanted to have more things drop down, I could have more hoppers along the route and have them send them down to lower levels. So this is not the, okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the stupid solution, because the stupid solution is still a solution. Twitch is making it very hard to donate. I did see a dealer of lemons donated, so I think that one went through. But I'm not Twitch affiliate yet. I've got all the requirements. I just don't have enough streams per month. So hopefully we'll get there pretty soon. By the end of the month is my goal. And that'll hopefully make it easier on the audience. Okay. So I need, of course, even more what are they called? Hoppers. You always need more hoppers. That is, dealer of lemons is the lemon deal. Well, yeah, obviously. I'm just making sure that he knows that it went through. And I think 2 is going to do it, so we'll do that there. 2. Okay, so yeah, I think I can probably just do this, right? Actually, I think I do probably want to have a buffer. So that right there is what I want. And so there's going to be a wall here. Bloop, bloop. Like that. Yeah. Oh, hello, Ermi. Good to see you. And so that's where the stream is going to land, basically. Yeah, so I should mention, some of you heard this already, but my mic is, I don't have the pop filter with me. It's at a friend's house, so it's not always going to sound the best. There are going to be a couple times where the pops are going to be too loud. So I apologize for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will design this and make it look nice at some point. But this is going to be the base. And we'll make some stairs up there. So this actually has to count as ones. No, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that's the wall. So bring this up. Now, since this grows on grass block is the obvious thing to do here because it doesn't fall. So put the grass blocks. This is so sketchy, I love it. So sketchy. Okay. And then it's basically rinse and repeat and get this design all the way over. And I'm going to run out of, definitely going to run out of deep slate, potentially. Why am I making this farm? I want to automatically, I basically want to always have fuel ready. Like, always have enough, have it so that there's fuel for my furnaces, especially as I start to expand things. Come on, Retro, go somewhere else. I want to trap you. No, you cannot trap me on my own property. I will not allow it. All right. Now, we will do the right side first for no reason in particular. It's going to go there. Okay, and then Put that there. Where's my piston at? Piston. Piston goes there. And then one more back. Where's my deep slate? Get over here. One more back there. Wait, is that right? I need the two behind the piston, so I don't actually need this one. I need that there. 1, 2, and then it kind of loops over the piston and looks out. I think that's correct. Let me just make sure. I am going to need this there. But then, yeah, okay, that's what I want. Let's see. A dealer of lemons has donated $1. Why is it so hard to donate? Frowny face, frowny face, frowny face. Again, that's what's hopefully going to happen when I get affiliate. It'll be easier because you can just donate bits. So you don't have to like actually donate cash. But again, you know, I really do appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. All right, so basically now what I'm going to do is have the same design on the other side. So I think I could think of it as, okay, so I'm going to put it here. It's going to go out by 1. Oh, this isn't going to work. You know why? Because this is going to knock the, it's going to break the plant. So this needs to be higher. Maybe I should do this. Make things a little bit easier on myself, and then I'll clean it up later. All right, so that's got to go up by 1. The whole thing's got to be increased. So that means I have to put that there. Piston looks out. Piston, is that right? Nope, wrong way. Could not remember for a minute. Piston looks out there. That goes up. That goes up. Observer's going to look there. Stack. 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 Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's ugly, but it gets the job done, which is all that I want. So I will put a bamboo there just for reference. Bamboo goes there. Is there a way to use less blocks on this? And I can get rid of these 2. I can get rid of these 2. And I think that is as much as I can cut while it's still working. So now I'm just going to duplicate this 4 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be just out perfect. And then we will go step by step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except not this one. Oh, actually, this could totally work. I can definitely put it here. I just have to make sure that that's grass. So, well, Lemon Dealer, I should say it looked like the donations went through. But I mean, okay, I'll ask you, what other options do people usually use for Twitch donations? I don't watch a whole lot of Twitch, so it'd be kind of sort of nice to know if there's something that I'm doing that could be better. I just use PayPal. Okay, we don't need this block there, but I can eliminate that later. PayPal does seem to take a lot. A very high percentage. You know, this is a bit... Okay, definitely the problem with this is going to activate both pistons at once. Is it really the worst thing in the world? No. Why did I bring an anti-pop? Because we were doing some audio recording and we needed it for the kick drum. They didn't have a kick drum anti-pop filter, so I just let them use theirs. And we left a lot of our stuff set up, but I brought this main mic back. But obviously, I forgot to bring back everything. I mean, I guess I could like put a sock over it, but I don't know. I know it's pretty hard to listen to without the anti-pop filter. It's kind of annoying, for sure. Observer looks out. Dunk, 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 dunk. All right, so now I'm going to start nickel and diming these blocks and make sure I get all of them. Although they're definitely necessary for construction. How are we all today? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Okay, that's going to look out. Put that down. I think that's right. Could be 1 by 1. If you use glass, then you have 2 times the efficiency. Yeah, there's almost certainly a better way to do this than what I'm doing now. Off the top of my head, I don't know what the glass design would be. Kind of my thinking is I want to get something that at least works for now, and then I can sort of optimize it as time goes on. But I think that's a good thought, right? This surely is not the best way to accomplish what I'm trying to do. But it is at least going to work as a stopgap. There are at least 10 better ways. Yeah, I know. But the difference is I made this design myself and I didn't look it up, which is definitely satisfying. But I think if I spend more time studying the mechanics of Redstone, I can surely do something that's better. Okay, I made too many. I don't want this one here. Because I was planning on doing 4. I would like to like study and get into Redstone again. I haven't done it in a long time, like 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. It's been like probably since beta, or maybe 1.1 or something like that when I did Redstone. So I would have to like really spend time getting into it and really trying to understand everything that's going on. Just because I'm sure it's different now than it was then. I mean, I bet it's totally different. There's probably way more you can do. But for now, we will continue doing this. Yeah, I don't remember when it was added exactly. It was sometime around that. I played it before there was Redstone. I will say that much. So, but I think in terms of like what's new, like I don't have any experience with anything like slime blocks or honey blocks or anything like that. So I have no idea how those work. I just have extremely basic knowledge of like how the torches work, and that's it. Which really means, honestly, there's probably so much to Redstone that I don't know, because you can do some really crazy things. So that's kind of what I was thinking is like once I get situated, I want to spend some time going back towards the technical side of Minecraft and really like diving into all of this stuff. And, you know, I think it's fun to, like, try and make things as efficient as possible and everything like that. Redstone clocks. Okay, I think I have used redstone clocks, or, like, the repeaters. And I used comparators a little bit when I did... I remember using it for, like, seeing how full a chest was and, like, turning a hopper on, something like that. I have some memory of using the comparator, too. fairly recently, like a couple years ago when I was getting back into Minecraft. That is it for Deep Slate. Did not bring enough. So I suppose what we'll do instead is just do bricks for now, until I can go and mine some more Deep Slate. But this does seem to be working, at least well enough. It's just not even close to how efficient it could be. I am 100% confident in that statement. Yeah, okay. That's right. Yeah. This is bad. This is a bad use of space. It's okay. I'm just going to get something that works first. We'll improve the design later. Engineering is an iterative process. Okay. That is that. Put that there so it looks nicer. There's a Deep Slate shop. Yeah. I suppose I could go to spawn to get it. I probably should do that. Good call, pizza. Good call. All right, too much stuff in my inventory. Get rid of that random egg. In fact, let's spawn a chicken. Or not. Okay, I do remember seeing it when I was exploring the other day, or a couple days ago. It's somewhere around here. I think it was on this side. Be careful of enemy and traps. Yeah, I think it's kind of inevitable that at some point he's going to get me. He tries so hard to get me every single time. Is this it? No. There's the totem shop. I bought a couple totems. This has got to be it here. Do I have diamonds? I do not, but there's an inner chest right there. So it is 1 diamond for 3 stacks. That's pretty good. So let's put some random things in here that I don't need. Put a diamond in, and I don't think I'm going to need more than 3 stacks. Oh, there's nothing in there. There we go. 1 diamond for 2 stacks. That's fine. Especially because I'm going to be converting it all into... Wait a minute. Oh, I'm going to have to... oh, nice try. Nice try. I'm going to have to place it and mine it, I think, for this to work. I want to try it out, but I don't want to do it because Airme's going to get me. But I think place it and mine it, cobbled pops out. Okay, good. So now we got to head back home while Airme is cleaning up the... Oh, I forgot to pay him. Did I forget? My bad. It's Airme. Airme distracted me. I'm gonna blame my thievery on Airme. Need to get back to oh, I haven't changed the permission. I will once the stream's over. Run, run, run. Is Airme behind me? With Airme, you never know. Sometimes he's just right there. But I will say, you know, suddenly seeing obsidian spawning around you does cause you to forget about what you're doing in the current moment. The fact that he's following me and that he's got obsidian in his hand makes me nervous, especially because I always forget which direction to leave the ender portal. I don't think it's that way. I needed to go west, which is this way. That's another thing I'm going to do at some point is improve. Oh, I guess I should have just brought a boat. I was going to say improve the highway, but it's kind of already pretty fast if that's there. You're aghast. Enemy's gonna try, but as soon as I get on my property, I'm safe. Which is why I'm sprinting. But he is sprinting faster than me. Oh, nice try. Epic fail. The epic fail is that you didn't actually trap me. The fail for me lasted about 1 second. Although I should not be on that ice ever. Okay, okay. Almost there. Almost there. I think this is it. Oh, there's 2 of them. Which is it? Did I get the right one? Infinite Void says, no, it's the wrong one. Okay. That is not good news. I'm going to come back and it's going to be totally blocked off. And then I'm going to be stuck if that happens. This is definitely one of the traditional traps. Now I got no choice but to warp home, or warp spawn, I think. There's no way to get out of this, I don't think. Or maybe you can break it? I don't know. I remember... Oh, did I break it? Oh, he probably just placed it again. Oh, I did get out. Whew. I was nerve-wracking for a little bit there. I thought that he got me. But Jeremy is never actually going to get me. He might think that he gets me. But I will outsmart him. And in about 2 seconds, I will finally be safe. Ah, safe. Safe at last. Alright. So, what I need to do is get cobbled deep slate. Which means putting a bunch of deep slate and mining it. But I will outsmart your outsmarting. That seems unlikely to me, but I think what's more likely is that at some point you are going to catch me totally off guard. And I will not even be thinking that, oh, enemy is nearby. And I'm going to turn around and boom, obsidian. And enemy will have trapped me. And I'm going to not believe that I let myself fall for it. I think that's what's going to happen. Imagine some phantoms right now. Yeah, and I don't have my elytra. Let's hope not. Go down as fast as I can, because this is a dangerous place to be. Down, down. You have outsmarted a bullet. How can you outsmart a bullet? I mean, if you're in the wrong spot, if it misses you, then sure, you outsmarted it. In some sense. Alright, with each one of these we break, I feel less afraid for my life, although there's a creeper in that tree. Not a sight you see too often. Because I don't think they can spawn on leaves, right? How did he get up there? Alright, we're going to have to make an offensive maneuver here. In fact, I'm going to lead him somewhere else. One day he's going to trap you in obsidian in real life. Yeah, I'm going to wake up out of bed, and I'm just going to see blackness. And I'm going to know, oh no, I have finally lost to enemy. Despite, you know, all the what? How are you spawning? I can't believe that there's still unlit places in this house. All of his Minecraft trapping was just a test to see if he could do it. And once he knew that he could do it in Minecraft, then he did it in real life. You may not rest now. Call the light observers me. I am not going to invite you into my house. Oh no, that is way too dangerous. You're going to like set up something that I'm just going to unwittingly fall into. And if you don't feel safe around your own house, then you don't feel safe anywhere. Pull those. Looks like I missed one. Whatever. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Ah, and it's daytime too because enough people slept. Awesome. Now we're going to continue construction on my horribly inefficient farm. Seriously, guys, it's bad. It's extremely inefficient. But I don't care that much. I will fix it later once I can spend some more time in Redstone. That's kind of what I'm going to start doing, is committing myself to learning more Redstone. And then I think I'm going to see, oh, there's a lot of things I could improve. Still, though, I do think it's satisfying to have a design that you came up with yourself. I think there's nothing quite like that. It's just I don't know a whole lot. I don't know enough about what else I could be doing. It's at least going to work. Is it going to work well? I don't know, but it's going to work. Did not want to do that. Automation makes you lazy. No, it doesn't. If I don't have to do it myself, it just means I'm using my brains to make Redstone do it for me. In fact, if I'm spending all this time trying to figure this out, does that make me lazy? I don't know if it does. I think I'd be lazy if I didn't try to automate it. That's my counter. Whoops. Oh, these pistons are so annoying to place. Okay. Good. Good. I did it wrong again. Boom. I just watch Hermitcraft episodes and eventually get an idea of how stuff works. Yeah, I should spend more time watching Mumbo Jumbo and that type of a thing. I also think that the wiki's got really detailed information just from the little bit I've searched. I really do think the resources are out there. If I wanted to really figure out what I was doing, I could. Which of course I do. I don't want to. I want to be able to construct my own things. That's kind of, I think, a fun part about Redstone. It's just like anything else in Minecraft. I don't really want to copy designs. I want to... No, it's mumbo jumbo. I didn't... If I said mumble jumbo, it's not right. It is... I do know that it is mumbo jumbo. But anyways, as I was saying, that's the fun part about Minecraft, is making your own designs, constructing your own things, that type of thing. Now, I think the counter to that, though, is a lot of great ways to... a great way to learn how to do it is by doing it, which means following tutorials, which I think is a valid argument as well. So... Retro, apologize on to... Excuse me, Retro... I think it's time to make the apologize stream for the /fly drama. Yeah, guys, I have a confession to make. There are some people who watch my streams, and some people, they feel like I have been cheating. These allegations, these totally untrue allegations. Some people are saying that I am cheating. I am using /fly. Now, these allegations are baseless. These allegations are false. But there are some people out there who want to slander my name and make it seem like I'm the bad guy in this situation. And I can assure you, I am not the bad guy. I would not do something like that. And I'm very sorry that there are people out there who would like to see me fail. I mean, it's just the haters. I feel very sorry that there are people like that in the world. Very, very sorry for that. Yeah, check out my merch. Yeah, see you all in the next video. How was that? That was a pretty good apology video. Dab on the haters, says Ermi, and I think Ermi's got a point. Dab on the haters. All right, so I need to put these torches here to make sure that we don't get any ice. Although, why would we get ice? Because we're not in an ice biome. That's the dumbest thing I've said all night. That's right. I'm a king. You know, I'm using the resources that are available to me. You know, I'm not cheating. Cheating is like bad people cheat. And, you know, I'm not a bad person, right? So, like, if I'm not a bad person, how could I be cheating? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. So, you know, these people who try to like, say all these things, you know, they're just haters. They just hate it. They hate me because they're not me. Happy birthday to you, Sul. All right. Well, in theory, I think this is going to work. I would like to see it actually work. Does bone meal work on bamboo? I think it does. Tear this down, and we'll fix all this. This is kind of a bad design, as people have pointed out, and those people are totally correct. But I think it works. I think it gets the job done. Now, the question we're going to figure out is what's the throughput? How much can I do? This probably is not enough. I think I will need to get a sort of substantial lead, so to speak. Because I think we're going to run out of bamboo is what's going to happen for now. So, but I just want to ensure that this does do what I think it's going to do. So get some bone meal. Pull that over here, my horribly full inventory. I ain't no villain. Those people don't know what they're talking about. So, yeah. Hopefully I never have to do the YouTuber drama apology. This is bad. This is extremely bad. But it gets the job done. It does work. It's an extremely inefficient use of these pistons because they all break. And sometimes it lands there, and I think there's an easy fix to that. I think if I just do this type of a thing, I think that'll prevent them from landing there. I'm wondering if this needs to be higher than it is. 1, 2, 3. We'll put it there just to be safe, I suppose. But then it kind of doesn't have anywhere to go except down. You know, that's kind of a naive assumption. I think it could totally land on the other side. But, yeah, I think that's going to get the job. Let's just try it. Trial and error. I definitely do want to cap this backside. I don't know why that's on the ground. All right. That does seem to work as intended. Efficient? No. Looks kind of cool, though. Retro, have you seen this flat area at Surf Space? Yeah, he was showing it to me earlier today. It's like huge. I'm really excited to see what you're going to do there. It's, I think, one of the, very few mega projects that people have been doing on this server. And I've always thought that, like, mega builds are really interesting. Especially because I've never actually done one myself. Okay, it's 11 p.m. I gotta go to bed. Sorry, I'm an old man. You're good. I'm glad you got to come by for a little bit. I will put the highlights and the full stream on Modern Gaming later, so you can see what you missed there. My mega project will never finish. Sometimes I feel the same way. I feel I'm never really going to finish my house. Am I ever really going to finish everything that I want to do? Sometimes it feels like the answer is no. But that's just life, isn't it? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of these is a half heart of damage. And then I'm just going to light this up. Just to make sure we don't get any surprises, because, boy, I've had a lot of surprises in this house. Hard enough keeping the monsters out, and then there's Airme trying to trap me everywhere I go. Okay, and then probably just seal this up. And that should be functional. I'm watching you. I always do. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching on stream. That means a lot to me. I really like that, you know, there's people who enjoy my content. So thank you, Ermi. That's quite a compliment. Yeah, well, I think in essence this is going to do what it's got to do. Now, let's think a little bit about the the optics and how this looks. There kind of is a simple solution here. And I'll show you what the simple solution is. You see how this right here, this was my original house, and I sort of expanded it like a temporary house. All I got to do is keep this going out, and I can totally hide this thing. And it kind of makes sense to do that, right? And just keep this going out a little bit. Now, okay. It's definitely not there yet. It would be nice to fill this up. SMP lore win. Well, I would say that the SMP has some lore already, although a lot of it is not written down. But there's definitely been some interesting things that have occurred. The copper is green. That's right. It looks like it's always gone. Tim X Retro lore win. That will not happen. There will not be Tim X Retro. Tim is a great mod. All of my mods are great, but that won't happen. So we've got... What was I going to do? Is this really the best idea, expanding this out like that? Okay. I probably... Sorry for blowing in the mic. Sometimes it comes back. Retro, are you close to the stage where people can sub to you? Because I'll totally use my Prime on you over the streamers with thousands already. Yeah. So that's why I've been doing 2 streams a week, sort of. I need to get to 7 streams in a month, and then I'll be eligible. So hopefully within the month, I should be able to apply for that, and I should get it. I have all the other requirements. I just don't have enough streams. So I think that's something that's going to happen pretty soon. So I would say stay tuned. And yeah, I think it's going to be a lot nicer as a viewer once I get to that point. I'm going to fill this in with dirt. Dirt. I think that's the first step towards making this look good. Yeah, okay. Forgive my lack of experience. I don't know a whole lot about like what Twitch Prime is. Like, what does that totally mean to sub? I don't really watch a lot of Twitch streamers. I enjoy YouTube way more. So I'd be kind of interesting to see, you know, if somebody can explain that to me. I'm going to leave this area open for now because I'm going to need to be under here fixing things most likely. But everything else I can start to fill in, and we'll just do it layer by layer. So this is the bottom layer. Okay. Second layer. Break this. Are you kidding? The swiftness definitely changes my speed, even if I'm not sprinting. You can feel the speed change when you get in range. Let's just see. Okay, maybe I'm making it up, but if I get far enough away, I really feel like I do slow down. I could maybe be a placebo, but let's see. I'm curious now. Still, wow, this has more range than I thought. So this is normal. Yeah, okay. You guys are making me feel like an idiot. Watch, I'm going to speed up. Or am I? So I'm going slow. I'm going to normal speed, normal speed, normal speed. Okay, well now the beacon is not even working. Oh no, Lauti, you're fine. I was more saying it from my perspective. I would have been kind of upset if it turned out that the beacon didn't work when you were not sprinting, but I'm pretty sure it does. Why don't I sprint ever? Because it uses so much food. It's just not really worth it for me. To me, the convenience of moving faster is not worth the inconvenience of having to eat more often. Is that a valid reason? Is that valid reasoning? I don't know, but that's sort of what I've always thought. Airme has just unlocked the diorite recipes, meaning that this is the first diorite he's ever picked up. That is interesting. I would not have expected him to survive so long without... Let's see how much he's played. Airme has played 5 days. He's played 5 days, and he hasn't picked up diorite. That is an impressive achievement. Retro only sprints when his sleep paralysis demon Airme is attempting to trap him in the void. You're right. There are some cases where it's worth sprinting, and suddenly seeing Airme appear right in front of you is one of those cases. You have no idea how terrifying it is walking around this SMP and having no idea when suddenly you turn around. I thought I heard something. But you turn around and you see there's Airme, obsidian in hand. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want this layer to be grass. I'm late game. I have infinite food. It's true. It's true. Maybe I should start sprinting. At this point, it's probably just habit from not being late game. I will say, though, I have no food production source. All of my food I've purchased from somebody else. Which, again, is not the biggest deal in the world because I can afford it. When you apologize, you should say I'm an Enderman instead of I'm a human. That's funny. That is funny. I should do that. All right. This is going to be some ugly terraforming. But what I'm going to do is essentially have this kind of come down as if it were a hill. Is this what I'm going to do full time, like permanently? Maybe not. But I think it's at least gonna have some semblance of order. It's so bad. I know it's bad. It totally clashes with everything that's going on, this big thing. But I hear it working. You will be interested to know that I have 0 villagers. That's another thing I have not done yet. I'm taking my sweet, sweet time with this Minecraft world. I'll tell you that much. I'll get another stack. I might need another stack. Maybe not. I do have a zombie villager that's trapped. So I could start that up. I just need to get a second one, which is not too hard to do. I just haven't done it yet. It's that simple. There's so many things that I need to do, which I haven't done. I'm starting to wonder if it'd be better to just commit to this look. Commit to the stone. Instead of trying to, halfway hide it, you know? I'm feeling like that's the way to go. But maybe I won't worry too much about that. I don't know. You know, I always forget about /reply. I usually just do /message back. Like send another /message. What am I doing? I do need to reset the phantom timer. Thanks, Mojang, for that. And then... I know where you live, says Airme. Well, yeah, of course you do. I'm broadcasting it to the entire world. So... anybody who's on this SMP can quite easily find me. You know, okay. I keep thinking about this thing. It works, it's just not, it doesn't look good. That's why, okay, I'm trying to think. Retro, have you ever played a shooter game? Yeah, I used to love Battlefield 4. That's probably the shooter game I played the most. And I've heard it's kind of like having a resurgence. And there's part of me that wants to pull it out and start playing it again a little bit. Like, I know it's kind of a big game. Like, there's a lot of weapons and attachments, and it's kind of overwhelming in that sense. But I think the maps are really cool. And I really enjoy playing Battlefield 4. It's got to be my favorite shooter. And the wide open areas, I think it's a really great game. You know, when I see that Aramis online, that little smile, I wonder if he's watching me somewhere. Like, is he in this house? I don't know. It's a very disconcerting feeling. But since I have not given him permission to enter the house, he's like a vampire. I should be safe. Definitely the most fun part of COD is the zombies mode, which I haven't played in years. I think the most recent one I played was Black Ops, like the original Black Ops zombies. I mean, it seems to work. I do want to fill that up. I wonder, it might be good to buy some bamboo. What I really do probably want is a way to store it, like a chest in there. I think when I'm doing all this stuff, he's going to. I'm doing all this stuff. I need. Yeah, again, I'm just sort of worried about the throughput. No, I don't play Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in years, but I have played it before. I don't play a whole lot of shooters in general. Like, I don't have a console. Like, I only have a PC. I guess I have a Switch, but that's kind of different. I don't have, like, an Xbox or PlayStation. And those types of games, I think, tend to be played more by console players rather than PC players. So that's part of the reason I don't have it is I just don't. I mean, I don't have a console, and I like the mouse movement a lot better in terms of aiming, right? Because if you're on a controller, moving the controller, that's like the velocity. So if I'm moving my controller to the left, I'm changing the velocity of motion. Whereas when I'm moving my mouse, I'm actually changing the position. So there's a difference there. And it's like you get way more control because you can move the mouse to what position you want rather than having to move the stick and wait. And like, yeah, of course, you can reduce the weight by changing the sensitivity, but no matter what, you're still basically moving the stick and then letting the game turn for you, which is not the worst thing in the world. It's not bad. It's just different. And I think the PC version is definitely more precise. And I like that a lot more. So that's, I don't know. You know, I've never had a reason to buy a console in the past couple generations. It's like I had an Xbox 360, and then it's like, what do I need? What games does it have that I can't get on PC? And there hasn't like been anything worth it yet for me. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I could start smelting some of this and just see. I don't see why it wouldn't work, but I guess it's kind of cool to actually have it go. Yeah, mouse are just better than joysticks. In EA Sports, everyone uses mouse and keyboard. I don't think controllers are bad, though. I think, especially for things like racing games, controllers are way better. And I like how you get the feedback and stuff. So I think there's certain types of control that you need to do where the controller is superior. So I don't. Yeah, to me, I own a controller. I have an Xbox One, whatever the most recent one, Series X. I have an Xbox Series X controller and a USB adapter, but I don't actually have the Xbox. Copper is expensive, especially right when one of its uses is building with the entire 9 ingot blocks. yeah, if you're going to be building with this, that's going to add up quickly, right? Because you need 9 of them for each, no doubt. Also, did you put hoppers for bamboo storing? Is it going to get overflowed? Yeah, I do need to have a chest system at some point. I mean, I could, yeah, let's put the chest in now. That's a good point. Let's, you know, I didn't give myself enough space. This design is bad. This design is even worse than the design I had on my other world. For that reason. Now, with the hoppers, though, I do get a fair amount of leeway because I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hoppers. So that's 9 times 5 is 45 slots plus the inventory slots in the chests. Or not the chests, the actual furnaces. So that gives me 48 slots, which is essentially like pretty close to one chest because a single chest is what? 4 times 9? Actually, I don't remember. So I think I actually have quite a bit of space here. And I can definitely get away with it for a while. What I do want to do is remove any sticks I have. I don't know. Get that out of there. You know, I'm glad I checked this. One chest is 27. Yeah, okay. So I think I've got enough here to act as some protection. It's not perfect though. You're definitely right. In fact, that's probably why I would want to move it further away, is because I just need more space to deal with it. But again, there's always a chance I'm going to move the actual smelting down a floor. That's something I've thought about. The other thing I need to do is mine all of this gold ore, all of this stuff that I can now use fortune on, and now is as good a time as ever to do it. I'm going to clean out my inventory first. So get rid of this. Obsidian, where do I put obsidian? Here? Probably in here, so put that obsidian down. Deep slates. Got some iron ingots. Put that up there. What else do I have? Some dirt. Stone bricks will go in the stone section. And that's probably enough for now. One copper ore gives you a lot of raw copper. That's a good point. I think the fact that fortune can help definitely reduces how hard it would be. All right, so we'll work our way up and then work our way down. So many creepers. I've had those days. All right. The lag is there, but it's still going to work. Delta SFR's joined the game. I don't think I've seen you on in a while. Welcome back. All right. I've seen people who just like store tons and tons of this ore for this very reason. Like I had 27 and I more than doubled it. I mean, this fortune thing is a big change. Make no doubt about that. This is a fundamental change to like the Minecraft scarcity, like what things are worth in game. And I have all this iron ore too, right? There's just so much. And I guess I'll just do it all at once. Let's just do it all. Is there any reason to just not? I guess it's a tiny bit tedious. Ooh, we're slowing down a little bit. 7.48 is pretty bad, but we do have a lot of people on. I don't know why it's bad. I think what I need to do is readjust my config settings with 1.17. There's a chance that they got reset. So I think doing that is something that I'll take a look at probably tomorrow just to make sure that I'm using the most ideal settings for this specific setup. Retro, if you have time, then go and visit my base south from Stonewell near Nether's Ice Farm. I was working at a house. Now I'm at the world border collecting calcite and stuff. Okay, sure. If I If I don't forget, I will go check that out. In fact, I'll probably do that once I finish mining all of this. I'm going to put back the diamonds. Okay, so I don't know what that means. Up and down, up and down. Pick all that up. Oh, the campsite. Yes, I do remember the campsite. That was a cool little place. I will go check that out. Anyone else kind of put off by the new ore textures or just me? Yeah, they look different, right? It's a little bit startling to see. Here's my opinion. I think something like the iron change is not the worst thing in the world. I think the iron, the gold, all of that, I think it looks pretty good. I'm not super upset. The one that annoys me is that they changed the diamond texture too much. I know it's the closest to what it used to be. I think they should have kept the diamond texture exactly the same. That would have made me the happiest. That's kind of my thoughts in a nutshell. But the iron one looks fine to me. Like, this doesn't bother me seeing the iron like this. And I do think it's good that there's more variety. Retro has an opinion? Not anymore. He has a Twitter account. What was that supposed to mean? You're going to cancel me because I say I like the old diamond texture better? I feel like that's a pretty widely shared sentiment, especially amongst people who've been around for a while. The thing is, like, diamonds are the allure, the mystique to them. I think they should have kept that one the same. That's really my major complaint. Everything else doesn't bother me that much, the other changes. I agree, the new textures do help colorblind people, right? Because you can tell what it is by how it looks. But I'm saying you could still do that and keep the diamond texture the same. And I think that's a good point that Remy says is there's also the deep slate variation, so they still have some room if they wanted to, like, make it interesting. I don't know. Again, maybe I'll get used to it. But diamond has stayed the same for so long. It's just a little bit, I don't know. Anyone who plays Minecraft knows that diamonds have, like, a special quality to them just because of their rarity and, like, the feeling you get when you find them for the first time in a world. I don't know. I probably need to spend more time mining to really get a sense. I sort of have a picture of that texture in my mind. But yeah, it doesn't make me as happy when I find diamonds. That's kind of the thing I feel. You don't get that same rush, that same... there's like a certain thing that you spend all these years learning to look for. And it's a little bit strange that it's different. So, I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. All right, so at the end of the day, it doesn't make any difference, right? It doesn't really change the game, but... All right, to get that iron. We have so much raw iron. Yeah, we'll just get some of that smelting. We're not going to get all of it done. That's for sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's here? Who's here? Oh. The lemon dealer. I thought it was going to be Ermi. Whew. My heart skipped a beat. Boy, did my heart skip a beat. Ugh. The thought of Ermi. Ugh. Ugh. I just turn around and boom, that's it. I'm trapped forever. Okay, I'm going to smelt the rest of this gold. It's pointless not to. Put that in. Pull this out, and we'll just let that go for a while. I mean, since this works, we could use this one. But you see we're already out of bamboo, right? So we're going to need to get like a significant stockpile for this thing to even be useful. You know, one option would be to go to spawn and buy a bunch of bamboo and stock it ahead of time. Retro, you're paranoid. I kind of am, but just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean that Ermi's not there. That's the thought that keeps going through my mind. I can be paranoid and also be in danger of being trapped. All right, so I was going to find someone's base. Go south of... Someone said to go south of spawn, I think. I think always trust your gut is great advice. I think almost always, you know, your brain can... Oh. Hello. I don't know. It seems to me that these instincts that you have are... you should trust them. Why do I have this on my floor? I was just testing to see what it looked like as it turned green. I suppose I can break it now. Oxidized copper. I guess it doesn't go back. That's something that's worth noting. I'll put that in there because now I can't turn it into ingots anymore. It's just a building block. All right, going back to Stonewall. So we're going to go warp, spawn. South of Stonewell or southwest from spawn. So I will go just Stonewell. I think that's the... kind of makes the most sense here. Hey, I'm sprinting now. I should... The problem is, once I started using the nether portal, I stopped using my horse. I enjoyed riding my horse. I should ride my horse some more often. Stonewell. Let's see if anything's changed. I think Stonewell's pretty much set in terms of what this place is going to be. It might change at some point if new people move in, but it seems like this kind of is what Stonewell is going to be. People who have joined the server have tended to go other places. Okay, so then head south. This is south? Yes. All right, Terror Cake, you got to tell me if I'm going in the right direction. When you are diver, do you get more chance to join the SMP? It's not the fact that you're the diver that increases the chance. It's more that if you're diver, it means you probably are more trustworthy, and so you're more likely to get on the SMP just as it is. So actually being diver doesn't really matter, but it's more like if you already are diver, you probably are the type of person that we would want, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would be pretty surprised if divers didn't get in. Diver is on the Discord server. We have like a higher rank for people who've been in the server for several months, and they get their own chats and stuff like that. So kind of the joke is I'm like the professional deep diver, and they're the divers. Hi, Lambda. I think that's how you say your name. Great to see you here. All right, let's check out this base. I haven't been here in a while. You know, I have not tried one of those yet. I will have to try it at some point. Let's take a look. You know, I thought you were aiming a crossbow at me. That's what I thought it was. This is Monkey's base. Okay. Monkey. I'm not totally sure like who is talking in Twitch chat. So I don't know if this is the base you're talking about because sometimes the usernames are different. This is really nice. I like how it's integrated into the mountain. This is a really neat setup. It feels very cool the way it's built in. I like this a lot. Yes, this is the base. This is, I don't know what that's doing there. Very cool. I still like how you have the campsite set up still. I like how it's still got that vibe. Take the food. Okay, fine, I'll take the food. Who's giving me food? Lemon dealer? Well, thanks. I guess now I can sprint more often. Appreciate it. All right, Ermi. Let's follow you. I want to see your base. I don't have an elytra, so hopefully you don't need that to get there. Oh, go into the house. Sorry. I'll do that the next time around. Can we visit my base after this? Sure. Yeah, I'll see everybody if you want. I will go, so we'll do Ermies, then we'll do Remy's, and then we'll do Pizza Party's base. Well, I'm not going to move faster than Ermy because I'm following him. All right, is this it right here, Ermy? Is this your property? A dealer of lemons has donated $1. Wait. No, that's an old one. Oh, Molten 458 is now following. Thanks so much for following. I appreciate that. I always like everybody who is here. All right, Ermy, this is your base. Let's take a look. 7am is now following. Thank you. Thanks so much. Same things I just said apply to you too. Thank you for watching. All right, so you've got the wooden house. And of course, I'm very partial to this because that's how mine is. But you go with the wood and the stone, which I think is a really solid choice. You see this a lot, and I think it works very well. So you got kind of a balcony over here and then this overhang. I've always liked it when they sort of integrate the exterior and the interior. So this is really cool right here. And all your chests, your storage over there. And kind of a bedroom area up here. So to me, this is like a really nice place to live. I like how the house isn't too big. It kind of does what it wants to do like very well. So I think this is like a really nice place. A shockingly nice place from somebody who tries to trap me so much. I am very impressed by it. And I that's one of my favorite things on the server is just seeing what people build. Kill Lemon and Remy for trespassing. Well, yeah, I suppose you could. All right, Remy, let's see your base. Good job, Emery. I like it. I really like it. It's like a nice size, very aesthetically pleasing. Great job. Get a drink real quick. How do you get whitelisted? So the big thing you want to do is be active on the Discord server, and we are going to have applications every so often. About once every couple months or so. And then you will just apply. And if you've been active, if you're a good community member, then we'll take you in. So it's an application-based server. And again, I think the biggest thing you can do is be a good community member, and you'll do fine. Sorry, I had to sneeze, as you probably heard. All right, retro ASMR. Yeah. My mic situation is messed up. I'm sorry about that. It's not ideal. This is not as good as what it's going to be normally. That's a big magma cube. All right, we're going down. Is this it? This is it. Let's see. I'm excited. I love looking at people's bases. One of my favorite things to do. Oh, yes, I do kind of remember this. I remember how we open up into the bottom layer. So you kind of got this round table over here. Got your enchanting, got a bunch of storage. Wow, quite a bit of storage in there. Very nice, very nice. So it's kind of like sectioned off into these open rooms. And there's this room over here, which has like kind of the utilities, all of the smelting, all the crafting. Very well integrated. I think this sort of layering, this kind of... the way you surround these things looks extremely nice. I think it gives it a very like full feel. It feels very, very well constructed, you know, like something you might actually see in real life. Nothing's just floating around. We head down into the basement, and we see here's the villager center. We can see which villagers they are and what they've got, and we've got the glow signs. Very nice, very clean aesthetic. I like the white concrete. Is that what it is? This is a nice place. It's, yeah, we won't think too hard about the conditions of the villagers. Head on up. Oh, yeah, and then we got the chandelier. This chandelier is so cool. I think I've seen it before. It's beautiful. And the way that this space just opens up, I love it. I love it. I really think it's quite aesthetically pleasing. And I think I said I was going to use it as a video thumbnail before, and I didn't. So I'm going to turn that off and maybe get a thumbnail shot there. But I really like how creative and big this chandelier is. Chandeliers are hard to do, but you're very clever with what you're using here, right? Because you've got a lot of strange things that I wouldn't even consider trying, yet it works, right? Really, really cool. This chandelier is something, that's for sure. And then we will, let's see. Oh, nice bed. Yeah, it's like a master bedroom. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even know you had your bed in here. This somehow makes this place even cooler. It's just such a, like, magnificent place. Wow, this is pretty cool. Definitely a great base. I am incredibly impressed. So thank you for showing this to me again. And now we got some bed stealing going on. All right, the next thing I was gonna do. Oh, I want to see the exterior. How do you get out of here? Over here? Yeah, yep. I've definitely seen this before. This is very nice. And I think I talked about before, it's kind of an illusion how it seems bigger on the inside. But the reality is this is a huge, pretty big building. So on the outside, it's also quite big. It's got a very good attention to detail, I think. And I think a unique palette that you're using that really is quite individualized. It feels very personal. It's not something you see a whole lot. So this is definitely one of the more impressive builds on this server, and I am really enjoying it. So he also has axolotls in the ponds. Oh, that's so cute. They're kind of like koi fish. Like, they just swimming around, and you got, like, the little thing that goes over. That is nice. That is really quite nice. Retro feels like that guy advertising an apartment. Well, I mean, if the apartment looks like this, that's quite the apartment, isn't it? Okay, Soul says, feel free to stop by, come in mine in case you come to spawn. I'm really happy with the interiors. That weird house you often see behind the buff room. All right, sure. Pizza party, where is your house? If you're on stream, let me know. You're at spawn. All right, so let's head to spawn. You have two little areas on the second floor. Okay, let me check out these areas real quick, and then we'll go to spawn. Just want to make sure I see everything. All right, yeah. So this is where you've got sort of like a kitchen type of thing going on. Doggos right there. Very nice. I like the view. I like the area where you look out. Cool. What is that noise? What are you doing? What's this mission? Okay. I feel like I shouldn't be watching this, but I also can't look away. Ermi's gonna die. I have no doubt that he's willing to just, like, go all the way. Okay, I guess not. This is very uncomfortable to watch. This is like... What? That's so... Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is really something I did not expect to see today. But, cool, I guess. Let's check out that other section. Ah, and this is where you would eat. Yep, you put that on the table. Again, got the nice view. I like the symmetry here. It's got like a little couch sort of area. It's like it kind of seems like you'd hang out. It reminds me of like a very modern restaurant that you'd go to, where you have more. I think it's the palette that you're using that makes me think that. But this is cool. This is a really well designed base, and it's really quite special. So congratulations. I really do like this one. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, pizza. I'm going to head back to spawn and let's check out yours. All right, there you are. I'll follow you. You are sus. Jeremy is the most sus person on this server, though. I was listening to Hamilton, and at the same time, I swear I heard Retro say stay. Okay, you're going to hate me for this. I have not seen Hamilton. I just haven't. I know people who love the musical love it. Like, they keep talking about it a lot. Like, you see a lot of theater people are the ones I see were on the search with the star. Hey, you know, you say apologize, but the thing is, like, I didn't say it was bad. I didn't say it was good. I just haven't seen it. You'd be a lot more upset if I said it was bad. But I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't really have an opinion. We got that nice tree house right there. Head along this highway. I built this highway a long time ago, back when the server was just getting started. It's always fun to walk on it again, although this, like, cut grass, I think it looks kind of nice. It's not the best material because creepers keep blowing it up. And people don't fix it because they don't, like, have the materials. They don't have, like, the raw grass. And then I never finished lighting it up. Oh, man. There's just so many things that I started doing on this server and never finished. Because there's just so much to do in Minecraft. I think being along a highway, though, and having a road to your house is I like that idea. I like that you could just get there by walking in the overworld. And that's why I built this road, because I wanted there to be a way to get to my house before I was on the Nether network. Ooh, I have not seen this bridge over here, so this must be new. Prime path. All right. Sub to Technoblade. We built it. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Got the knockback fiery sword. I love you for the rest of time. Don't forget to sub with Prime. The color of his shoes doesn't matter that much to me, and Tubbo was there. I don't know what that means, but hey, Tubbo was there. Let's keep on looking. There's lots of signs everywhere. This is interesting. Subscribe and Prime. PogChamp, PogChamp. I can't believe I said that out loud. His name is Wilbursuit, and he's a dirty crime boy. He just walks around being strange. I'm not sure what to make of these signs, but they're keeping me engaged. Like, I'm kind of wondering what the next sign's going to be. You know, I got to know now. Another bridge. All right, it's the same type of a bridge. The path is well lit. That's good. Don't forget to sub with Prime. We head on top. All right, we continue on going. I see some stuff out there. Clouds. I see clouds. I see phantoms is what I see. Phantoms. I don't know where pizza went, so I'm just going to keep going. Oh, there you are. Some blue sheep. Blue sheep. Yep, that's what the sign says. They're not coming for me, are they? I don't think. New Oak Forest, Golden Apple Shop coming soon. Okay, cool. So they're going to put a shop there. Nice. I like this. Yeah, I like how you sort of go on this path and it's got like a distinct feeling to it. Using these birch things as supports, it really kind of, I can tell where I am. Prime Log, subscribe to Technoblade. We got some Technoblade fans in here. Retro Gaming Now, I'm trying to stay up all night. Wish me luck. Good luck. Ding the bell. All night's hard. I don't think I've ever done all night. I've done pretty late, like 6, 7 a.m., but I don't think I've ever gone all the way through and done another day. Wake it like all night through, 24 hours. Where did Retro go? I don't know how to describe how to get there. Go along the central highway, go west, and then there's going to be a birch bridge to the left along that, where you're going to take that, and then I'm along that path. I don't know if that's enough information for you. Okay, so you've kind of got like a compound here, like a much, like there's a lot of area. That looks like it's a lighthouse, I think. That lighthouse is very cool. And there's that over there. I like how it's like a whole space, right? It's not just one little house. You've got like a lot of stuff going on. So I'm curious to sort of like see everything that's going on all around. Lighthouses are cool, just in general, but also in Minecraft. Ooh, this is a nice little place. You can look down and see some chests down there. It's like a pretty nice, pretty solid main room. Yep, under construction. I can sort of tell. It seems like it's not totally finished yet. Can climb up the vines. These must be something new that I haven't seen yet. I don't think I know what these vines are. So it must be something from 1.17. The ranch is actually further down the highway. Everything feels connected suddenly. Yeah, that's what's so cool about it. Glowberries. Oh, okay. Hearing some chickens. All right, head on down to the bottom floor. Got some armor. Armor drop for mobs. Got some more banners. I know you sell banners. I'm pretty sure. We head in here. All right, we're growing all of our nether warts. And we got all of our cows. And our animals. Very nice. This is quite convenient. Having it all in one place. Yeah, so creepers don't blow them up. That's really smart. I think this whole interior area seems to be very well lit, which is good. And you got a loom station over here. Cool. I have never used a loom, so you'll have to teach me sometime. With Keiki said, that's Keiki right there. Yep, you live with Keiki and Dig Dub, right? So that's cool. Yep, this is a nice little area, so I'll keep following you. Thankfully, daytime. There's the mine, okay. Yep. Goes all the way down. I'll follow you if there's something to see down here. Today's been pretty good. I have the cookie dough. I'm happy you have the cookie dough. Weird Raven. Weird Raven. What? Oh, ravine. Ah, sorry. I was thinking you were doing an old root reference. A ravine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see. So you have like an easy way to get to that from your mind. Nice. Oh, you're fine. You are definitely not the worst speller I've seen. That's for sure. All right, yeah, and you got all this lava down here if you ever need to get some lava. It's like very nice and open, very well cleared out. Big pit, that is definitely true. And Ermi and Remy are showing off how good their armor is. I am not sure why we are spending so much time watching people take damage for no reason. Have you heard of the Minecraft mod called The Cursed Realm? I don't think so. The most recent mod pack I've played was Enigmatica. Enigmatica 2 Expert. So if it wasn't in that mod pack, I probably don't know about it. I don't want to fall in with my crappy armor. My armor is not good. Not even netherite. I guess if your armor is good enough, then lava is just a hot tub. That's a good point. A hot tub that just damages you slightly. Alright, another vertical thing here. Ooh, got a lot of villagers. See, the nice thing about this place is the villagers can walk around, you know? I think that's, like, very good. You know, we see a lot of these houses and the villagers are stuck in their little stalls. But at least here they've got some space to roam around. And we've got a bunch of these. Now, I will say the villagers are not necessarily free. They're still kind of stuck here. So I wouldn't go that far, but I will say the conditions are better than I've seen in a lot of other bases. A lot of other ones. Look inside. Okay, you got mending. Yeah. Where you can store all of your books. And people are discussing whether villagers have rights. I cannot make any comment on that as I don't have any villagers. Arami is placing blocks, trying to trap me, and totally failing. And in the meantime, committing vandalism. So, don't do that, Arami. Pizza Party says villagers have rights, and I can tell, because this is much nicer than other bases for the villagers. Alright, continue on going over here. Got some flowers here. That's nice. And I'm sure you use this when you're making your, what are they called? The banner patterns, right? You need all the dyes. Looks like you got a lot of different varieties of flowers. Yeah, like more than you typically see. So that's nice. I think that's definitely something you want. Something I don't have. I have, like, Lily of the Valleys, and that's it. Cactus. Everyone needs cactus. Very nice as a thing to throw things away. And I think cactus is just something you want to have around because it's also a dye, correct? If I remember right. Oh no. This is it. He's got me. Or does he? Oh. Clean up after myself. Boom. I was never here. Ooh. There are few things that give me more joy than watching Arami slowly tear down a failed trap. It's that look of shame. All right, pizza, keep on going. Let's see. I think we've seen a lot of it. Is there anything else? All right, I'll follow you. Oh, this is your, yeah. Daddy Dig Dub, Cakey Cat, and Pizza Party. I didn't know you all had, like, the repeated letters. That's really cool. I like, this is nice. I think putting your initials up somewhere is a really neat idea, and I'm glad that you did that. This is something I haven't seen a lot of on this server. Another bell. There's a little doggo in there, looks like. And a much, much better... Oh, bell with a dog in it. That is definitely true. And this right here is a much better design of what I did today, which I will adapt hopefully soon. He is punished. Oh, what did he do? What did he do to be trapped in this well forever? Uh-oh. Arami killed Cakey? Did he? Oh, sorry. The dog killed Cakey. Okay. For a second, I thought Aramy killed Kiki. I was kind of confused there because, well, I suppose you do what you got to do. I will say it's interesting that the villagers have a lot of space and the dog has less space than anything I've seen. A bit of an interesting juxtaposition there. But I suppose when the dog kills your friend, you do what you got to do. All right, and I saw this out in the distance. What is this area? And the castle. Cool. All right, we walk in this nice entrance area. Got the nice darkened glass. Makes it look pretty cool on the outside. I really like how you draw attention to the ladder with that little thing right there. That's a nice little touch. The Blackstone Castle. Yeah. This is cool. This is like a nice, well, it's exactly what it is. This glass was a prank. Really. I think it works. I think it looks fine. It doesn't bother me. Okay, Aramy's making me nervous. Up here, we've got like the second level, and we can sort of look out and fire arrows out. Oh, someone filled my chest with the glass. I see. Hey, I would take it. Free glass. That's saves you some smelting. And name the chest slot. This top area, of course, is very cool because I can look out over and see kind of the whole estate, the whole area. It's very nice. A very nice setup. I like it. I like using the Blackstone for the castle, and I think it makes it look cool. But creepers are here. That's true. It does seem like this will get kind of dark, so maybe think of if there's any way to light this up to make it a little bit safer, because creepers would definitely be pretty annoying if they blow up when you're not around. Cool. This is a nice area. I don't want to fall. Yeah, torches are ugly, though. I don't totally know what you'd want to do. You got to be a little creative. Maybe putting something in the floor. Something like that, so then it lights up both sides, the bottom and the top. I don't know. You'd have to think about it and do it. Sea lanterns. Yeah, I like how sea lanterns look, too. Sea lanterns are pretty cool. Enderman place blocks there. Yeah, that's kind of happens, I suppose. Anyways, we've been going for 2 hours, so, well, that's it. Thank you. This was really fun to see this tour. And as I was saying, we've been going for 2 hours, so I think probably it's time to start wrapping this up. Thank you so much to everybody who watched me struggle through my redstone, and also everybody who showed me their bases. If there's something I missed, I will get to it at the next stream. As I mentioned before, you know, I think I'm not going to be doing a schedule quite so much. I think it's going to be a little bit more sporadic when I stream, but I think that's going to make it more enjoyable for myself and hopefully for you. So, anyways, when will the next stream be? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's going to be a little bit chaotic for a while. You know, I'm still trying to figure out, like, what's the best time for me? What's the best, you know, like, should it be evenings, afternoons? I don't really know yet, so it's going to be a little bit for the next several weeks or more. It's going to be a little bit chaotic, but anyways, it's been Retro Gaming Now. Thank you so much for watching. This was fun. I agree. This was very fun. I had a lot of fun playing tonight, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great one.